Today is Tuesday the 16th. This video is going home for anyone who needs a review. Hey 6-2, where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. 5, negative 1. 5, negative 1. 4, negative 2. Are you negative 2? 3, negative 1. Uh-oh. And then, what is it? 1 and a 7? Where are you, 1 and 7? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Connect the dots. Again, this time. Let me talk to people so you, in case you get another math class. Hey, what does this look like? What's the situation this could be? Keep it in there just in case someone needs to make up a situation on the test, which I think they might have to. What does this look like in real life? This shape. A U. Where do you find a U in real life?
Like fish on the grass.
Did you say fishing?
Fish. Oh, fish.
Yeah. Let's say I'm a worm. I could be a worm. I guess I'm gonna go down the fish hook or whatever. Anything else that looks like in real life?
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster, yeah. We're at the top of something. That was the wheel I'm behind it. I don't want to mess my picture. Say again?
Never mind. I just a nice one.
Oh yeah. Hey, he's riding a roller coaster for me. Alright. The point I'm making here is so that your mind will start getting this feel of anything that I think it looks like is good enough. Then somehow you have to decide, okay, when is the worm at the bottom of the hook? In other words, what is the minimum? The worm got hooked on at the far right. Where was that the range? Oh, that was at whatever number this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At 6. So be aware they may ask you. Not maybe on this verse, but later. Hey, let's get some answers. Hey, domain. Domain, I'm going from left to right. Where does it begin? Where does it end? Hold, don't say. Is this table domain?
Yes.
Okay, I was nervous. All right, hold on. Let me put range. Let me put range in real fast. Range is from the bottom of the picture to the top of the picture. And I know some of you are used to, like, you're just making a big line that goes, oh, the range is the Y and the X. Make sure it goes with the picture. If on your test you put the right range and your highlighter's off, I might still give it to you. All right, here you go. Domain table, what you got? Oh, we're going to do it with the start and stop.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Facebook,
I can do
yeah.
that.
Facebook, yeah.
Facebook.
800 friends.
What?
Yeah.
Who are your friends?
Nothing. 3 people were fine. All right, whatever. Keep going. What'd you say?
I did it. I'll change it. 1, 7.
1, 7.
To, let's say, 6, 7.
Somebody at the table, help her. This red line.
Sorry, I answered the right.
Where does right? Where does it? Where does the red line begin and where does it end? We're gonna come back. Domain table, range table. What you got?
What is this?
Jacob, your table. What you guys got back there?
What do we have, guys? What are you guys doing?
Oh no! That test I still got to give it on Thursday.
Oh, you mean this week?
Yeah, Thursday.
Sweet. Test on
Brenda, you seem like doing stuff.
We gave you the answer.
I know. I have to come back. Range table, domain table. You back
We
in?
gave you the answer.
Say it again.
We said 1, 7.
Oh, I know what you're thinking. It's only the X's. So 1, good choice.
Well then, 1, 6.
Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
one more.
Take a look at it. See how you feel. All right. No, not here. Not with our stuff. Let's say out there. Oh, that's super. That's great. Not super. Not great. All right, you got anything? Brenda, you got anything?
Can we finish the rest of our answer?
I know. Yours.
No, it's
I'm coming up here.
as well.
I'll tell you why it doesn't get to be. Say again? Oh, that's not yours. That's theirs. You guys arrange up the back. Hey, x-intercepts, what do you guys have? Oh, you guys are x-intercept. You guys are y-intercept.
Would have been nice to know before.
Well, that's good now. It's good now. It's good now.
3, 5.
There's 3. Oh, yeah, it's not right on there. I'm going to take that. 3 for the x. And he said fiver. That's more 5. I mean, your 5 is good. I would take the 5 too, just because my picture. There are your 2 x-intercepts. I'm going to put 3, comma 0, and then, of course, the 5, which could be a 6, comma 0.
So you can do that for like the x-intercept?
Usually, they're going to make it hit right where it should be. But let's say if it's off, if I were actually answering this, I'd be like 2.7. I'd make up something that's not quite the other. And this guy, I'd probably make it like 5.8. But I'm a math dude. So, but if you put 3 and 5, like, I know that's right. So you got like 12. I'm like, this dude has no idea. You know, so even though these answers aren't exact, they get it done. Hey, y-intercept front table. What you got, Jeremy, and your team? 1, comma 7 is a good answer. I know why you say it. There's a reason I can't use it though. Let me check the rest of your table to see if they know why. Hey, you all know why I can't use 1, comma 7 for my y-intercept?
Can you ask that?
Yeah. She said it. What did you say? She said it. Yeah, it's not touching the y. So for this picture, no y int. If you did the thing all the way through, no, we don't break that table. It's a beautiful table. So no y-intercept. It doesn't touch the y-axis. If it had arrows, then someone said they put in arrows, and where did it hit? Was it Jose that was saying?
Oh, it hit at 9, 0.
It'd be at 9.
Right at the top.
Yeah. So if there was an arrow, it'd go through and it would hit at some point. You can say where that is. But for our purposes, if you're given a table, for my purposes, make it start to stop. And wherever it stopped, if it stopped going through, we'll have a y. If it doesn't, that's fine. Range, you can give it to us one more time, and we'll just get it from the rest of the class. You guys want to do it?
2.5. 5.5. Well,
you know, and I hear that. I think the domain people did something similar. The reason we highlight the actual lines is because the domain, you're only saying x numbers, and for range, you're only saying y numbers. So for the y, someone say the actual range so we can throw it out here. Do it the opposite, the other way. Right. You gotta start from low and then go up to high. Take a look at it. Those are the pieces. Anybody know what the name of this shape is? They're gonna ask that. It is a parabola. To spell it, I put parabola.
yeah. Parabola.
The other person asked, hey, what's the minima? What's the lowest point? In this one, you say, yeah, you actually say the coordinates. So 4, -2. Yeah, maybe not. And I know Tim, he did it. Use all your attention for 2 hours and toss you a hand. I'm like, fight for it. It's like, look, dude, I learned already for 2 hours. I'm done. In any case, take a look at it. See if this were on the test. You guys know? Hey, domain back. Are you on domain? I'm happy. Hey, domain. What you got, Brenda?
I'm not sure because the arrows, but
Yeah. Oh, I didn't draw the picture. Is it from here? And it goes up like this?
yeah, it's a little bit more.
Right. It's just let me put in my, I'm going to put in my dots. I'm Russian. I'm putting the dots. You guys enjoy your life for a second. 0, 0, what's the next one in line? 2, 1. 4, 4. Yeah. It's symmetrical, so if you get the right side, you automatically have the left side. or 4. Connect the dots. This time I am going to put in the arrow, even though this is the wrong time to put in the arrow, but I am. Because it's a satellite dish.
We keep not putting the arrows when we're supposed to.
But we're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. For now, domain, I heard them. Say again, domain? Yeah. Anybody say a different way to write down negative infinity and infinity? If she put down the numbers, she's actually going to want to be in better, right? That double R, write down the double R. That's the shorthand way. And you will see that way. So when you see this double R, you know, oh, that means all real numbers. That's another thing they're going to write. You don't have to write all 3 of these. Your negative infinity to infinity is correct. It is true. But some math people, I don't know if Tim is one of them, I don't know if Brian is one of them. They're going to be like, no, don't write the infinities. Either write down all real numbers, the words, or write down the double R. But don't write down the infinities. I'm like free flowing. You know, yeah, put it down, it's cool. Double R, whatever. All real numbers, sweet. I'm free flowing. Yeah. If I was in a different environment, I'd be into medicinal purposes for herbs. All right, here we go. Range. Where's range? Range. I'm not into it right now. What do you got, range?
The closest thingy. And then 0, and then comma infinity.
All right. Write it down. If you got something different.
You told me on the line.
Well, he didn't.
What'd you write?
You told me on the line.
Okay, what'd you write?
I took negative order.
For the range domain. For the blue numbers or for the orange numbers? Orange would be the yeah, you requested y intercept.
Hey, the y intercept people talking.
But you guys got y intercept. 0, 0.
You're wrong. I know.
Hey, anybody know the minima?
0.
I know you're right because you caught me.
0.
Yeah. Anybody know the other name for this minima on a parabola?
The vertex.
Vertex. Write down vertex. They might ask you, please find the vertex. And you're like, I don't know the vertex. I know the minima, but I don't know the vertex. Last piece of this puzzle. What's the name of the shape?
Parabola.
I could probably do that.
Are there any restrictions on this domain for this satellite dish? What's the restriction? Like, what's wrong?
It's as far as it reaches.
Right. It's as far as it reaches. So, what did you say, Jeremy, for your domain? You said 2 numbers.
Negative 4, 9.
Negative 4 and 9. I'm gonna tweak it just a little bit. I'm gonna make it a negative 4 and a 4. That is for this picture. I know some of you don't do the thing. For this picture, the satellite actually ends here and ends over here. For those who don't know what a satellite is, you know, satellite dish used to be on top of people's houses before. Yeah, before the dish came out or whatever, the little small dish. So the domain, you can either say it's restricted to 4, or you can say regular words like, it can't go on and on forever and ever. A satellite dish can't be that big, it'll crush your house. You can say regular words to convey to me on the test that you get it. If they talk about a real life thing, you have to say it has to stop. If it's just an equation, they don't describe a real life thing, then yeah, infinity to infinity, you win. If you can't answer that, then the second standard, you won't be able to get points on that one. And you'll have to retake that part again. Let's take a look at the last standard. If you're given a situation like this, the next page, they're going to ask you some true-false questions, and you're going to have to say how you know the answer or what the answer should be. You can say true-false, justify your answer is like, well, I saw this or this was that. You'll see what I mean by that. They're going to ask you to compare function n, please circle the n, and function r, please circle the r. Circle the n, circle the r. A function name is just a way, if I had to say, okay, everybody take a look at function r, you know, I'm looking over here. As opposed to no name, I'd have to say, look at the function on the right, look at the function on the left. So the n and the r is just their names. They can actually compare what's inside of here to what's inside of here. to make a better comparison, what I'm going to ask you to do is that if they ever give you a table and a graph, I want you to graph what's on the table onto the same XY plane that has the other graph. And that way they'll say something like, what are the two shapes? Are they exactly the same? Are they different? Do they have the same y-intercept, or is it different? Do they have the same x-intercepts, or are they different? They're going to ask you questions like that to compare the two, but if you didn't graph this on there, well, let me ask, do these two pictures have the same y-intercept? Looking at that one and this without drawing the picture.
Yeah.
See, once you draw the picture, it's going to be obvious. Now, I can tell that the y-intercept here happens to be 0, -2, because I know what I'm looking for. But when I graph it on here, it's obvious and easy to see. So what is the first thing I want you to do? Please graph this table onto the same xy-intercept, or rather, the same xy plane. Once you've graphed it, then turn the page, and you'll start answering the questions and saying how you know it. This for sure is definitely a situation where you can. -3, 7.
You're supposed to be doing the back.
Once you put in the dots, connect the dots, and then flip the page and start answering the questions. -2, 2. I've started your work on the board if you don't know how to begin. I'm going to do the first few numbers, and then you finish them off. -1, 1. That's weird. Something must be broken. Oh, there's the broken thing. It should be -1, -1. Yes, negative. Oh, should I even put that in the wrong place when I was doing it? So it should be -1, -1. But that's weird. Is this thing right?
Too soon, yeah.
Everything else, it's like more like,
Oh, yeah.
wait, why did you graph that one if it's wrong?
I don't think.
The -1, -1, why did you?
I think it's going to be here.
No, it's not. That's because it has to be straight, but mine looks right. And one positive one is a negative one. Negative one.
So what do you think this should be?
-1.
Negative one. Negative one.
-1. -1.
Yeah. Great, great.
I was like, I go
The other side first, it would be symmetrical.
right. -1, -1. All right, sorry about that. Hey, here's the error. This line here should be -1, -1. I came up with that myself, though. I didn't get
It wasn't Anna at all. We don't. Yeah, I don't know.
I can ever better, but that's only because I didn't hear you first.
Really? I think
Oh yeah,
it's
sorry.
more loud.
Is 0, 2? Both have 0, -2. Both have 0, -2 is how I'm writing it. I don't know how someone else may have written it, but that is true. How can you tell me if you just look back at the picture? That's why if you graph it and you think it's a little bit wrong, and I might need to like get you over, I can maybe look at your graph and I can see, you might put that and like, you mark it on there, so I know you know it. Hey, table 2, that's Eric, Brenda, and the crew. What do you guys have on them? Both functions are linear.
They both have curves, so it's false.
Very nice. And that answer is good enough. Both have curves.
So it wasn't good, it was just good enough.
The parabola thing is kind of like, oh, you are super. Parabola. This will be on the video that I sent home to you guys. Question number 3. Table 3, you're right here. The domain of both functions are all real numbers.
I put true.
It is true. Did you say why? Did you say why?
I just put correct.
And now I know what he's talking about. Not real life. Not real life. Parabolas, by definition, have it that way. I don't know what the other answer would be for that one in terms of how you justify it. Maxima and minima. Table 3, that is, boom, right here, what you got? This table. M has a maxima and R has a minima. Yeah. So this one is false. Both have minimum.
I got the
Hold on, somebody say the final answer,
You
please.
said you were gonna say.
Both functions, true or false? False. Well, have two. Make sure, hold for 1 full minute for everyone to do their exit ticket. So still hold. If you did yours, you can stand up, it's fine. If you haven't done yours, hold for 1 full minute.